So here we have our NeuroQuant dementia reports, as well as our seizure and triage brain report, and also the segmentations. And I wanted to step through just how these reports are outputted and structured, as well as being able to correspond them with the segmentations here. So you can see we output the segmentation of the different brain regions, the cortical gray and red, hippocampus in yellow, as well as the thalamus and other structures here. And these are produced in three different planes: the axial, as you see here, the sagittal, as well as the coronal. So these are all able to be opened as secondary captures within your PAC system, as well as the aligned input T1, as you can see here on the left in coronal. The output reports, I wanted to step through the different flavors that we have here. This is our dementia report, multi-time point. So there's 2 time points represented here. And this, as you can see, we have our visualization of the brain, as well as the report information of the scan, as well as the different brain structure volumes broken down from the current time point as compared to the prior time point. So having these separated out by various structures of interest here, such as the hippocampi, ventricles, having the volume, as well as the corresponding normative percentile. The second table showcases the different cortices or lobes and showcases the same volumetric information as compared to the prior time point. We also produce the hippocampal occupancy score, which is a good measure of just identifying balance between hippocampal volume as well as the inferior lateral ventricles. And then also, if a flare is also submitted along with the T1, we do provide the white matter hyperintensity volume from longitudinally as well. And this is important with being able to track different disease states that have to do, such as microvascular ischemic disease, or if someone is being followed for dementia, they can also have the flare specific white matter hyperintensity over time as well. The second page showcases these different normative reference charts across these different areas. So here you can see in the hippocampi that this one is falling along in between the 25th and 50th% marks for the NORV-AGE, as well as the hippocampal occupancy score is also showcasing around that percentile mark. So this is just a nice snapshot to see along the different time points, and as this follows up over time, these will fill in and continue to showcase the different time points and how these volumes are changing over time alongside these normative reference charts. Now moving on to what we call our seizure report, but really measuring hippocampal asymmetry. This is really zooming in on the laterality of the hippocampus. So looking at the left side as well as the right side and the corresponding volumes. We also calculate this as a percentage of the ICV of the brain, of the cranium, and then also getting that in a normative percentile matching. Here you'll also notice that we calculate a left-right asymmetry index, and this is really just a percentage difference between the left and right volumes. We also provide the flare white matter hyperintensity. As you can see in this case, a flare submitted, and we're also just tracking that volume over time so you can have that alongside your other brain subregional volumetrics. And then similarly to the last report on this reference showcasing the longitudinal aspect, so seeing the left hippocampus over time, the right over time, and then also the asymmetry index in the middle here. So you're able to just truly zoom into a laterality aspect here with the seizure. The TBA report provides many more structures and is really geared towards TBI and really getting deeper into the substructures that we segment and seeing how do those match on a normative scale. So here you can see many more structures are reflected. So we have our overall brain volume showcasing just the whole brain, cortical gray, cortical white. How do the volumes compare from current to prior? We're also showcasing the flare white matter hyperintensity here as well. And then some more digging deeper down. For example, the substrate of the deep gray nuclei. You can see thalamus here is represented, the caudate, posterior cingulate gyrus. And then also getting sublobar distribution. So of course we have our hippocampus, only that just getting more detailed in terms of the different structure and gyri that we're reporting, and that you can have a comprehensive list of these according relative to the normative percentiles as well.